Hi, my name is Zach Buckles, and I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to meet with me today. We are here to discuss the efforts of Princess Anne Middle School in the city of Virginia Beach. Our administration, instructional leadership team, coaching staff, and students, as well as our teachers, are working incredibly hard together to improve learning and to support each other during an extraordinary year following an unprecedented shared experience. The focus of this year really is to build our coaching capacity as well as our instructional leadership capacity within the building. To give you an idea of Princess Anne Middle School in the city of Virginia Beach, we are the largest zone school in the city of Virginia Beach. Our zone serves students in the entire southern region of the city, from our agricultural community in Blackwater and Pungo, our suburban community, and our seaside community in Sandbridge. Our community is very diverse in economic background, experience, lifestyle, and belief. We serve over 1,400 students and 142 staff members who are eager to help kids attain their full potential. We are proud to maintain passing scores above 90% in all of our SOL content areas. We continue to take a look at our subgroup data, particularly with a focus on students with disabilities. In our 5-year fact sheets and trend data, students with disabilities are recurring data points that we continue to review and refine as we look to close that gap. When committing to a plan of action and application at the start of the semester, we found ourselves welcoming students, staff, and community back into our buildings. Each summer, our division hosts a leadership conference, inviting school leadership teams and teachers to participate in professional development that aligns with the division's strategic framework and vision. This year, the conference focused on alignment and intentional support for staff returning from an unprecedented year of COVID restrictions and instructional redesign. We were asked to reflect upon our school mission statements and to calibrate our school's purpose with our community's shared vision for supporting staff and students. Through transformational leadership, our team set out to develop a mission and a vision that aligned with our division's strategic framework and our Compass to 2025. In turn, we've pushed to mobilize our school in support around a 3-tiered application that in turn helps students and staff, especially around literacy instruction and specially designed instruction for students with disabilities. Our leadership team, which consists of administration, school improvement specialists, instructional coaches, our instructional leadership team members, and teachers, expanded our mission statement to include the support and well-being of our staff. It now reads, Princess Anne Middle School will be a safe and welcoming environment where all students are challenged and supported to excel academically and emotionally, and now where all staff are supported, valued, and appreciated. In collaboration with all stakeholders, we developed an inspired mission and plan of action for the new school year in a brand new building. Entering a brand new building has also afforded us the opportunity to start breaking the mold and old practices with new features that enable collaborative learning, flexible spacing, and interactive architectural features. As a team, we knew we needed to include actionable steps to achieve our mission. Specifically, we knew that we would need to support the social and emotional needs of our staff while balancing their continued professional development. Part of Greenleaf servant leadership theory was to develop both a guiding vision and a support system, advocating for personalized professional development to help staff reach their potential. Servant leadership also requires school leaders to listen to the needs of their staff, as well as to the needs of the students and community they serve. Virginia Teachers Evaluation Rubric is both student and teacher-centered, allowing school instructional leaders to identify opportunities to grow their students as well as staff and to align practices towards an overall vision. The new challenges and opportunities that we were confronted with this school year were exciting and, again, challenging. New to our school this year are Universal Tier 1 and Tier 2 supports for PBIS implementation, as well as the AVID program. Additionally, our students, staff, and community moved into our brand new building, which required staff to purge and merge instructional materials, box and pack classroom supplies, participate in orientation tours, and collaborate with architects and school redesign teams for the new instructional programming in this building. These two new initiatives, along with the monumental task for moving and familiarizing ourselves with the new building and new routines, made for a challenging start to the school year. However, our staff remains committed to our mission statement as well as our concept map, which anchors the decisions that we make and the decision-making process that we share with our staff and our instructional leadership team. The concept map truly has become a touchstone in every decision that we make. Every year, as we know, schools are met with new initiatives and strategies, look-fors, programs that on the surface seem aligned but may conflict with and starve other needs and successes. This can result in a toolbox with half-developed strategies and a lack of commitment and support. As a team, we wanted to remove the barriers to professional development and support, and instead focused our efforts on practices that all staff could rally behind and receive support in. Our observational feedback is aligned to the concept map. Our faculty meetings, data reviews, PLC meetings, and professional development workshops always review and ensure that they are aligned with the concept map and the work that we've all committed to doing. Knowing the challenges and opportunities that awaited us this year, we channeled our mission statement into 3 differentiated supports for our students and staff. What truly changed this year was putting into word and into action an emphasis on supporting and valuing our staff. To do this, our instructional leadership team is leveraging our coaching support staff to assist teachers with classroom instruction, feedback, co-teaching, small group cycles, and personalized professional development workshops. The concept map was designed to hold us accountable to a plan of action to support our division and our school community's interests as they relate to our student and staff population. This concept map ensures that the work that we're doing is revisited time and time again, and that all of us are committed to realizing this becomes a reality. This is the first year our school has been very lucky to be allocated full-time instructional specialists to include the following: a full-time literacy coach, 2 full-time instructional technology specialists, a gifted resource teacher, 2 full-time library media specialists, an AVID coordinator, and a school improvement specialist who helps with testing and data. Our team largely worked in silos in previous years, supporting staff in their respective fields, areas of strengths and interest. However, in order to fully leverage this team, we decided to work collaboratively with one another around a shared language and common understanding of the needs of our staff. To get there and to support the coaching PLC, we really tried to focus on that 3rd tier of our concept map to include looking at professional development needs and opportunities for growth and encouragement. An assessment and survey was distributed to staff to measure their personal understanding of their current instructional needs and their strengths, as well as their current level of self-efficacy. The goal is to support new teachers in our division and teachers new to our school become familiar and confident with existing instructional strategies and beliefs, particularly around PBIS, AVID, and differentiated literacy instruction. We are also meeting with our inclusion teams every 2 weeks in a room labeled The Summit, wherein our inclusion teams, our teachers and co-teachers, have protected time to meet at least weekly to collect and analyze data, to co-plan, and to meet with our coaches, our administration, and our division's special education instructional specialists. To support the PLC, we did in September conduct initial calibrations to define and shape common language and look-fors aligned to our mission statement. Following that, we've engaged in subsequent calibration walkthroughs and smaller observation teams to provide non-evaluative feedback for our team to consider. We've surveyed staff for needs and initial interests in coaching cycles. This will be done every quarter to ensure that we are getting up-to-date interests from our staff. And we've begun initiating our shoulder-to-shoulder coaching cycles, first with our probationary teachers in 2-week rotations, but we've also had 15 staff members commit to coaching cycles of their own volition because they are excited to embrace some of these newest strategies, and they have indicated that they appreciated hearing that they needed support, and we're very happy to provide that support through our coaching PLC. As part of the initial calibration process, our team also participated in resource mapping exercises to align the work of our teams to support personalized learning, small group instruction, AVID, and PBIS. Our coaching team is designed specialized professional development, and staff have committed to engaging in the professional development and implementing these practices in their annual goal setting. We've also designed universal days of implementation and support, days wherein staff agree to implement a new strategy or practice from a workshop, share a reflection of implementation, a testimonial, and then that testimonial is added to a resource library where staff can feel connected and really understand what worked and what didn't with particular instructional practices within our building. The ultimate goal, though, is to show that we are all aligned and committed to these shared practices. AVID strategies, as many of us know, are research-based best practices and teaching methodology, particularly around WICR, standing for Writing, Inquiry, Collaboration, Organization, and Reading. These methods substantially increase engagement through student ownership, accountability, and critical thinking, and they're really rooted to improving literacy instruction. Aligning the work of our coaching team with the work of our PBIS and social emotional learning team, those routines and procedures, as well as best practices, have ensured that we're not doubling up on requirements and responsibilities, but instead resource mapping and ensuring that everything is aligned and supporting each other. Following our professional development sessions, members of our coaching PLCs met with assigned professional learning communities to design concept maps that aligned with their curricular or department goals. Members of the team self-identified personal goals and professional development needs when reviewing school data, which are aligned with our PCI goals and data. This process, as well as those outlined in previous slides, follows that path goal theory of leadership, ensuring that every step we take is planned and aligned to strategic objectives that are transparent, understood, and shared. This year, we want to prioritize the needs of our staff by leveraging our instructional leadership and coaching teams. To date, teachers have expressed excitement about increased leadership and coaching visibility, and our mentees have reported feeling stronger and more supported than ever since we've been doing our mentee mentorship program for the past 3 years. I believe the alignment has been critical to our success thus far and has permitted transparency, understanding, cohesion, and a common understanding of the work and the commitments that we all have made this year. As we move forward into the winter and spring, our teachers and instructional coaching teams have committed to these 3 actionable steps: engaging in professional development with a focus on WICR, personalized learning, and small group instruction. They have committed to engaging in the workshop process, attending at least 5 of 9 workshops, and agreeing to also do universal days of implementation. And last but not least, several of our staff members have agreed and committed to small coaching cycles and opportunities for co-teaching. Those who have not committed to the coaching cycle have also, or have committed, however, to co-planning and co-teaching with some of our staff members. We're excited to see where these steps take us as we continue to review our concept map and look for continued growth and support for our staff so we in turn can be the best educators for our kids. I truly appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to listen to the great work we're doing here at Princess Anne Middle School. And if you have any thoughts or ideas on continuing to build our coaching cycles and coaching support, please do let me know. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.